one of two Americans competing here in the quarterfinals, and this is the youngster, Bridger Deaton, who really kind of emerged on the scene at stage one in Shanghai. He is fifth on the World Cup circuit this season, seventh in the world, picked up 43 points along the way this season, only 20 years old. And we'll see him a little bit later on in the mixed team gold medal match.
Only 20 years old, but already many years around in the world elite. As you can explain, Carl, USA has a lot of experience, a lot of domination in camp and bow. You can explain this.
A great deal of competition, and there'll be strong competition here for Bridger Deaton in the form of Sébastien Peineau of France, the Frenchman. Fifth in the world, fourth on the World Cup circuit, exploded on the scene at stage one in Shanghai as he won the gold medal. And along the way there, Pascal defeated Bridger Deaton, whom he's facing right now, Mike Schlosser of the Netherlands, Rajat Chauhan, who we just watched, Dave Cousins of the United States, and Pierre-Julien Deloche. When you beat those five archers to win a gold medal, you've really accomplished something.
For sure. Oh, France in camp and bow is quite strong, women and men. Even recurves, they are good nation. You know, this is the biggest nation, archery nation in the world, with about 73, I think, thousand members at the moment in the federation. Of course, on such many members, the top one are, of course, very good competitors worldwide.
Well, we've seen two outstanding matches here to start the men's quarterfinals. We expect no less from Sébastien Peineau and Bridger Deaton.
Good opening. Very nice alignment, totally aligned. Forearm, string forearm with the arrow. Oh, yes, good. Very good.
Able to hold that together. So Bridger Deaton starts off with a 10.
It's very still. Yeah, nothing moves. Both on the left, he has to sight a bit. I think it was just a bad sighting, but shot was quite good.
Advantage, Bridger.
Wow, what accuracy.
Deaton, who jumped from 52nd in the world to 20th in the world after picking up 3 medals at stage one in Shanghai. 1 point advantage over Sébastien Peineau, who winds up shooting a pair of 9s in the opening end.
Yeah, he's a little long, probably.
Well,
and
Deaton comes up with 3 direct hits. Bridger Deaton of the United States getting off to a fast start here in his quarterfinal match.
Seems he was prepared, very good preparation before the shot to open so perfectly.
He has proven to be a very strong mental competitor here on the World Cup circuit in his first season out, really. As we mentioned, won 3 medals at stage one in Shanghai, won a gold medal, won a silver medal, and won a bronze medal as well. So he got all 3 colors in Shanghai. Now in Shanghai, he lost to Sébastien Peineau before going on to win the bronze medal. So it's a rematch. From the opening stage of the 2014 World Cup season. And it's a 2-point cushion for Bridger Deaton. Although, as we have seen already in these first 2 men's matches, Pascal, that is no guarantee of victory.
No guarantee, for sure. But now Sébastien has to find another solution because it's not enough accurate. What he has to move, I don't know. He's a bit slow.
Bridger Deaton is on his game, has not missed on his first 4 shots. And Peineau is now down by 3, although he gets back into that center circle.
It seems he has understood what to do. We'll see. The coach tell him you have found good reference arrow to base on.
That's 5 in a row for Bridger Deaton.
Wow.
He is on a run right now. And Sébastien Peineau is trying to run hard to stay up with him. He does.
Yeah, he has found something, another solution to be more accurate.
But the lead could grow to 3 right here. 6 straight shots
This is
in
a
the
problem.
center ring.
This is the problem. You can shoot well, but if your opponent is perfect, what to do?
He is hotter than the Mojave Desert in July right now. He has gotten off to a tremendous start. On his first 6 arrows, all of them have been in the center ring. He has been painting that center ring here in the first 2 ends. And so there is no room for error for Sébastien Peineau.
This is a problem. No room. Now he has to shoot perfectly until the end, expecting a little weakness from the opponent. Not sure it will happen, but this is the only thing to do.
Deaton has been dead on with his first 6 shots and leads by 3, 60-57. Coming up in the next match, another American, Rio Wild. Will it be 2 Americans going on to the semifinals? We shall see.
In this match, both opponents use the same bow weight, 59 pounds, almost the maximum allowed.
Peineau to shoot first, and Peineau apparently shooting a 10. There it is.
Yeah, shot 310 now, little right, but 310, much better.
And that ends the streak for Bridger Deaton, who gives back a point. Lead is at 2 now, as Peineau battling to stay in this match. Shoots low.
Unfortunately, if not, maybe there could have been a psychological change in this match, but with a 9 now, I'm not sure. 9 again? Oh.
So after shooting 10s on his first 6 attempts, that's 2 outside the 10 ring.
Does he relax too much? I don't know. Would be surprising. 10 on the right again.
Sébastien
29.
making a statement, yes.
Okay.
Where will the lead be after this shot?
There you go.
10.
Up. He rights the ship.
Right.
So Bridger Deaton works things out after missing on the first 2 shots of this end. And by missing, we're saying just outside the 10 ring. Of course, that's what this is about. It's a game of 10s. Right now, Peineau with 86 total points.
Yeah, we can see here a competitor experimenting some pressure from the opponent. He is leaded, and to come back on such a famous archer, it's not an easy game. A lot of encouragement from the French crew here.
Bridger Deaton on top by 2 after the first 3 ends. Bridger is silver medalist at the Arizona Cup in Phoenix this year. A gold medalist at the 2012 Indoor Championships in Las Vegas. Trying to avenge a defeat that he suffered to Sébastien Peineau, not only in Shanghai, but also, well, actually, he did avenge that defeat in Poland already.
9.
Yeah, 9 is not enough to come back, sir.
Especially if Deaton can put one back in the 10 ring, and he does. So the lead back up to 3, 98-95 now.
There is a lack of alignment of his shoulder. We can see here the left shoulder is way back. So he has to use more muscles, of course, and you have to repeat the same muscular activity, which is quite challenging, arrow after arrow.
So Bridger giveth back a point, and the lead is down to 2, 107-105. And Peineau making a comeback bid.
29 again, not a bad end, but to come back, it's not enough. He needs a perfect end.
9.
The 20-year-old American posts a 9, gives back another point, and it's getting a little tighter now.
Bridger has shot 228 in a row. Ooh,
after shooting 30s in the first two ends. So things have changed, and as we've seen already in this quarterfinal round this morning, it pays to keep fighting and keep battling back. Bridger Deaton had Sébastien Peineau backed into a corner, trailing by 3 after the first 6 arrows, but now with just 3 to go, it's a 1-point lead, 116-115 in favor of the American. But we've already seen Pierre-Julien Deloche come from behind. We've seen Peter Elzinga come from behind. Could Sébastien Peineau do the same thing?
You're right, Carl. It's not over. Not over. Never.
Allez, Seb.
Along with Pascal Colomer.
Especially because when you have one opponent going up, shooting better, the other one doesn't shoot so good. 10.
And Peineau's got some momentum right now.
To strengthen the confidence.
Anything less than a 10, and Deaton will be tied or trailing. Needs a 10, gets a 10.
Still ahead, but only 1 point. 2 arrows to go.
Back we go to target number 2, Sébastien Peineau of France. Released with 8 seconds on the clock. It's a 9, a high 9.
Maybe too long, and he pushed a bit too much on the ball and up, probably.
A golden opportunity for Bridger Deaton.
2 consistent shots, side by side.
Lead is back up to 2, down to the final arrow.
Nice.
At least we think it's the final arrow.
3:29 in a row.
Strong finish by Peineau, who knows his fate is in the hands of Bridger Deaton. 9 to win, and he gets the 9, gets the win. Bridger Deaton on to the semifinals. Bridger Deaton got out of the gates in a hurry with 6 perfect shots to start the match, 6 straight 10s. And though Sébastien Peineau came back and cut that lead down to 1, Bridger Deaton goes ahead and closes him out here in the 5th end, and the 20-year-old American moves on to the semifinals. Gutty performance by Sébastien Peineau. He's a real gamer and put up a fight.
It was an interesting match, very interesting, quite close, with some change in the progression of the two opponents. One was coming back, the other one lost a little accuracy, but the logic is quite respected.